Hi guys, it's Jen here and welcome to Jen's World About Art and welcome back to Penbuary. So for today's Penbuary piece, I'm doing a picture of a tiger for you. And I'd also like to do some shout outs. We've had some wonderful artists join us on Instagram, Twitter, and also on YouTube. Some people have made videos for Penbuary, so we'd love it if you'd check them out. So I'll be adding the YouTube links below, and I'll also pop the names of the people that you can check out on Instagram. And if you just go to Insta and hashtag Penbuary, all the artworks will pop up. So that's an awesome way to share our art, and we'd love you guys to join in. So some of the people that have joined us are Drawings and Drawer, Grayscale Painting, Aurora's Art World, Judy Hoz, meeery Art, Weblight Dreams, Artist Rebecca LS, and Stevie Biffin. So yes, I'd love you to pop across and check out all their work. That'd be awesome. So now, as you can see, I've drawn the outline of the tiger and I'm just starting to fill in his stripes, and I follow the direction of his fur. And I'm just using the normal 4-ink ballpoint pen, just a big pen, nice cheap one from the supermarket. And I just start to fill him in. So I do all these stripes quite dark and just follow that around the shape of his face. So I start to fill in his ears and pop the fur in. I will darken these up later, you can go over in layers. And now I'm adding some of the definition and the stripes around his face and popping some fur shadows onto his nose. Just start to build up a bit of form. So then I start to add the shading around the stripes on his face. Just zoom in a fraction, just so you can see a bit better. And I start to fill in these stripes. So I got this reference picture off Unsplash, which is a royalty-free photograph site. So you're able to use them for your drawings and things. So that's really cool. And I found quite a few really nice photos of tigers. So I just zoomed in on the face and cropped it, and I'm doing this little picture. And it's good fun to practice tonal values with pen, and I'm working on fur texture and how to different techniques, and I'm loving learning pen. I'm having so much fun with it at the moment. Yeah, all I'm doing is pen drawing at the second, so yeah, it's been really cool because you can take a pen anywhere you go, absolutely anywhere you go, and you can draw anywhere at any time, which I've been doing, which has been awesome fun. So now I'm popping his whiskers in. And I start to do the fur down his face, and I take it the direction of his fur. And as you can see, it's a couple of tones lighter than his stripes. So I'm just using a lighter hand. I'm not pressing the pen as heavily. I have to go heavier handed to make it darker. So yeah, different weights on the paper makes different tonal values in the pen, which is fun. I'm learning heaps. And also another tip with pen is after a little while, a bit of ink can gather on the nib, and you can get little blobs of ink where you don't necessarily want them. So have a bit of paper handy next to you, and just every so often, just wipe the nib on the bit of paper and just get rid of any excess ink. And then you won't ever have any ink where you don't want it. You won't end up with little blobs of ink on spots that, yeah, you didn't want blobs of ink. So now I'm adding the fur in and around the ears. On that side of his face, start to define some of these stripes a bit more. And I start to fill in that left ear. Always being aware to follow the direction of the fur. And I've got my bit of acetate under my hand because ink does smudge until it's dry. So that just because I do tend to put my hands all over my work because I'm a bit clumsy. So, so the acetate paper, the clear paper, plastic stuff, stops me from smudging. So it's a really So now I start to add the fur around and under his chin. And I'm going to leave some white areas because he actually has lots of white fur down here. So I'm going to leave the white paper as the white of the fur. I won't be putting any marks in there. I'll just leave it the white paper. Less is more. Yeah, you don't need to fill in every single piece of the paper of white. You don't need to colour the whole thing. It's, you know, it's just gives the illusion of fur. So now I start to deepen up the darkest darks. That'll make him pop off the paper a little bit more. And I'm using my Parker pen. It's just got a thicker ink, a stronger ink. And I darken up stripes here and there, not over the whole face, just in certain areas, and it gives him sort of more 3 dimensions. It doesn't look so flat. It just, yeah, brings some of his details forward. I'll darken up in his mouth. Deepen up some of these marks around his chin. Just give that more shadow, and we're just about done, guys. So like I said, I'd love it if you'd pop over to all the different social medias like Insta, Twitter, those kind of things, and hashtag Penbuary, pop your own piece of art in and check out everyone's work. That'd be awesome. And I'll see you guys all for the next video. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you then. Okie doke. Bye.